golf tomorrow?
No.
Ball will be spotted on the 20-yard line. The first.
We're Kyle and Jared Lott of Smack TV,
Each week we go into millions of homes to show you great hunting.
and we couldn't do what we do without TC Outdoors doing what they do.
It doesn't matter if your adventure takes you fishing in the local pond or on a cross-country hunt.
TC Outdoors is going to be there for you with gear, know-how, and support, just like they are for us.
They've been here for years. We know them.
And we trust them.
So come by TC Outdoors on Northside Drive. Tell them Jared and Kyle sent you.
And welcome to the Georgia Southern Postgame Wrap-Up Show. I'm Josh Aubrey. We're here in Troy, Alabama, where the Eagles have fallen to 0-7 on the season, losing to Troy here 38-16, the final. The game started off the way many of the Georgia Southern games have. The defense digs them an early hole. They give up a couple of big plays. The offense tries to fight back, got within 28-10 at the half, and then in the second half, Troy scores 10, Georgia Southern scores 1 touchdown and misses the extra point for the final of 38-16. The Eagles, a tumultuous first a week here as Sunday Athletics Director Tom Kleinlein announced that they are firing head coach Tyson Summers and promoting Chad Lunsford as an interim basis to the head coaching position. In this game, you saw the Eagles add a few wrinkles. They went under center a lot more than they have all season. They also rotated their quarterbacks. Cato Brown played a lot, as well as Shai Wertz. Not sure if that will be a trend that will continue throughout the year, but we know that Shai Wertz was coming off an injury, and Cato Brown did pretty well in the UMass game offensively. So the Eagles fall to 0-7 on the season. Let's get out and see how things went and look at some of the highlights. Georgia Southern on the road at Troy, a cold, wet day. Tyson Summers out and Chad Lunsford in as his first game as interim head coach. Unfortunately, same old Eagles early on, giving up big plays on defense as Josh Anderson picks up 20 yards and then tack on another 15 for a late hit, and on the very next play, Brandon Silvers to John Jackson, who looks and throws to Trey Effort for the touchdown. 7-0 Trojans. The Eagle offense would respond. Shai Wertz keeps it himself, picks up some good yardage. The Eagles then under center, and the give to L.A. Ramsby for a first down. Later, same drive, Wertz keeps it, fights ahead, and picks up another first down. Next, another unusual formation, and the give to Monteo Garrett for positive yards. And then capping the 12-play, 43-yard drive, Garrett, the 3-yard score, and it's 7-all. But as has been the case, after something good comes something bad. Josh Anderson breaks free for a 32-yard touchdown run, and it's 14-7. The Eagles come right back. Cato Brown in at quarterback, and he fires the pass to O.B. Fortune for a first down. We move to the second quarter, and again from under center, the give will go to L.A. Ramsby, who busts free for a first down. That drive stalls, but Tyler Bass able to come in and split the uprights from 46 yards out into the wind, 14-10, but again, something good, something bad. Jamarius Henderson right up the middle, virtually untouched, 59 yards, and it's 21-10. Then with time winding down, 3rd and long, Silvers to Damian Willis for a first down. Next, 13 seconds left in the half. Silvers will find Clark Quisenberry for the 6-yard score, and it's 28-10 Troy at the half. Third quarter, not much offense on either side. The Eagles struggling. Georgia Southern defense holds Troy to only a field goal, so 31-10 late in the fourth. The Eagle offense puts a drive together. Wertz pitches to Ramsby for a first down. Next, the pitch to Garrett. Ahead for another Eagle first down. Wertz later, nobody open. He scrambles ahead, breaks a couple tackles, and gets down to the 10-yard line. And a few plays later, it's Wesley Fields going in for the touchdown. The Trojans add a score themselves, though. And the Eagles fall to 0-7, losing by a final count of 38-16.
Delivering high quality, but to be able to deliver at the fast casual pace. Well, at Season Japan, we specialize in bringing in traditional Japanese cuisine in American style, and also we focus a lot on original specialized recipe. We started our restaurant in the area that Japanese food was not well known. The surprising thing is the people's will to try new things. Of course, we're American Japanese first, so that we can cater American people's needs. But also we want to introduce original, authentic Japanese food so that the people can enjoy. And we've been able to do that in the last 15 years, and it's been quite successful. Right now our focus is to grow. Currently we have 10 restaurants all across the United States, from East Coast to West Coast. When you first visit our restaurant, you're gonna see that we're upscale, fast casual restaurant. Interior's really nice. You're gonna be able to see the sushi sections, the hibachi sections. You're gonna be able to see how your food is prepared. And also, the sauces are a huge aspect in our business. They're homemade recipes. Some of the sauces, such as steak sauce, I've been eating it since I was very little. That's my mother's own recipe. We also specialize in online orders and loyalty programs that are web-based. They can order through their mobile apps and just get their food right away. We have a lot of customers that order their usual items, so we don't even ask them what they like to order. And we see some of the customers that come in almost every day, and that's something that we really appreciate as well.
After the game, we had a chance to talk with head coach Chad Lunsford and some of the players.
I do think our kids locked in. I think they focused as the week went on. But obviously with the transition and all that stuff, you know, it's tough. But the guys did. They did a good job this week trying to get prepared to come in and win the game.
Kind of got off to a rocky start there. A couple of big plays by Troy put you in a hole. Your offense did move the ball a little bit. Your thoughts on the game in general?
Well, you know, in general, what I think, you know, we got hit. But now, what I talked about to the kids all week was, if something bad happens, how will we respond? Not just tank it. What I think you see is, I think you see a bunch of guys that did come back and respond and get us some points on the board. But what ends up happening is you have a bunch of opportunities, and you know, we'll look at the film, but I saw a bunch of opportunities in the second quarter that could have made that game different, could have put us in a position, you know, to continue to be in the game on through the second half.
You rotated the quarterbacks in, and you also went under center a lot more than you have all year. Is that kind of the plan, or did that just kind of come about this week?
Well, it obviously is something that we've talked about, and we thought that it would, you know, energize us, get us going, just some different wrinkles to it. We played both quarterbacks because we felt like both of them deserved it. Obviously, how they worked. We do see the under center package is something that can help us, and so we'll continue to build on it and get better.
For you personally, you know, it was kind of your first game. How do you feel like it went from a game day? It's the first time you've been doing it.
It was different. You know, obviously I had in my mind how it would go. Obviously situations arise. I thought both sides of the ball, as far as coaches go, were very communicative. I thought everybody was on the same page about trying to make sure we were making proper decisions, making sure we were making the right calls. But I thought it went as good as it could for being the first time.
Coach Lunsford, you're doing a pretty good job of making sure that we stay in focus and keyed in and locked in on Troy. And just like now, so Troy, this game is over, so we locked in and keyed in on Georgia State next week. So I feel like he's doing a good job of just keeping us focused on the next game.
You guys did some different things on offense. You went under center some. You know, quarterbacks were rotating in and out. How do you feel like y'all did offensively?
I think we did pretty good, pretty solid, but we still kind of shot ourselves in the foot. Penalties, losing the ball, turning the ball over. We got to get better than that. Just the small things and the simple things that Coach Lunsford was talking about before the game, just controlling the ball. And I feel like we kind of took a step back with that, but we're still getting better on offense, and I think we still got a chance. Man. We still just got to hang it there and stick together.
What's the thoughts of the team right now? I mean, when you guys go in the locker room with another loss, 0-7 right now.
It definitely hurts to see we get a loss today. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's just got to continue to come next Monday, and continue to go back to work. I mean, it's tough, but we still got to finish the season out strong and finish it how Georgia Southern football is supposed to be.
So once again, the final score from here in Troy, Alabama, 38-16. The Eagles 0-7 on the season. Up next for Georgia Southern, they'll be home as they get set to take on Georgia State. The Panthers have given the Eagles fits over the past couple of years. Maybe the Eagles can pick up their first win against Georgia State, that game at Paulson Stadium. We thank you for joining us and hope to see you again next week.